¿Qué tal, amigos de Bassmusic? Nos encontramos aquí en HSU SUPERKLUB con la leyenda Bfront. How are you, Bfront?
I'm good, thank you. Gracias.
Yeah.
No, it was really fantastic to play at SUPERKLUB today, and it's always good to be back in Chile. The Chile crowd is something special, and I think they one of the best crowds you can get in the world. So they're really thankful, and they're dancing all the time, and they know all the songs. So that's really cool. Really dedicated crowd, and the scene is really alive here in Chile. You know, people waiting in front of the hotel, you know, and they know that you're here. They're really thankful that you're here, and that's also you get something back from the crowd, you know, and I think that's good. You give the energy, and you get the energy back, so that's good.
Yeah, and how do you feel yourself on the stage with this new concept, kind of boiler room from hardstyle scene? It's something very new. We know that HSU is doing the same in Australia, so they are doing the same here in Chile. How do you feel it? Because it's very different to have a crowd behind you.
Now, of course, I can be honest. For me, it's a bit strange, of course, because I think I like to have the crowd in front of me, because there is where the show happens, of course, and I think also that's important to see the crowd. And of course, I cannot see the crowd when they are behind me. But I think it's maybe a cool experience for the crowd that they are like, you know, almost close to the DJ, next to the DJ on the booth. So I think that's for the crowd. It's maybe cooler than for the DJ, but that's just because I want to see the crowd. And if the crowd's in my back, of course I can. You can turn around, but then you cannot see the crowd in the front of you. And so I prefer, of course, the crowd in front of me. But I think the concept is really cool and a great experience for the crowd.
Very cool. And about your album with Frontliner, Bfront, finally after like 6 years?
No, 8 years.
8 years.
Yeah.
And finally we have that. I completely listen it.
Yeah.
I really love the intro, the prelude, the outro, because I really loved your style, your atmosphere in every track you made. How does that inspiration come from to create those deep feeling, darker and very cool one that makes you like rest a little bit of the bam bam bam, and it's a great atmosphere, like if you are traveling in the universe, you know, in the space, and I think that is the name, other planets.
Now the funny thing is, you know, we worked a lot over a lot of years on the album, because we were both really busy, but we really wanted to do it. So and me and Frontliner has a really good chemistry in the studio. But yeah, I just like to create an atmosphere that people. It's like watching a movie, you know. Without a sound, the movie is also a little bit boring. So I think to get this tension and to have this feeling and to have the little bit goosebumps, or a little bit like the feeling like you go up and down, you know. You can be happy, can be sad, can be like uplifting, can be like get down from it. And I think if you have that balance in music, I think that's really cool to do. And that's why whereas my inspiration come from, I don't know. It's just my feeling putting in the music, because I never learned to like play on a piano or something. So it's just, I don't know. It's just use the feeling and use your own imagination. And if I have the feeling in the studio, I know that people also can have it in the crowd. So that's how I work a little bit.
But it's very particular, your style, because to me, one of the artists that it's completely different to the whole artist in the Netherlands, for example, of related to hardstyle. In your case, you have that. How do you call it? Like your signature, your signature, because you have that in your track. It's powerful, it's raw, but not like totally raw, like Sigue, for example. No. But in your case, it's raw and also euphoric, like euphoric, you can call it. But I love the deepness of the melody.
Yeah, I just call it hardstyle.
Yeah.
So for me, like euphoric, raw, for me it doesn't matter. I think it's just hardstyle. It's what I love, it's what I like, and I think hardstyle is just about like emotion. And I think Emotion is important to have in music, because otherwise you don't feel it. And I think you have to feel the music a little bit. I always say, like, imagine that you're with your friends at a campfire. You know, there is a fire and somebody got this guitar and he's only playing ding, 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 ding. Or he play like some nice melody. I think the nice melody always stays, you know? So, yeah.
It's more catchy.
Yeah, but I think music is more than only kicks, to be honest. And what I want to do is to also with my sets to build up a little bit, you know, to start a little bit euphoric, a bit more feeling. At the end, the tempo is going up, you know, we go a little bit more darker. And I think that's for me the most important, to take people on a journey to experience the music a little bit. So, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And by the way, you are collaborating already with a lot of DJs, artists, very cool producer like Future Noise, for example. But if you have to ask for your favorite partner to create track, which one will be?
Yeah.
Difficult question, by the way.
No, it's not a difficult question, because I think with Future Noise, it's always something good we produce. Of course, with Frontliner also, you know, with those two guys, I really have a cool connection and a cool vibe in the studio. And I think we complete each other in like music and ideas to put on. So yeah, I think those guys really fit well with me in the studio. So
very cool.
Yeah, so yeah, I cannot choose between them. So yeah, of course, the Climax lineup just announced with me and Future Noise. Yeah, it's gonna be a start of something cool. So yeah,
very cool one. And by the way, if a question different, like a trivia, if the world ends tomorrow, which hardstyle artist you will save with you?
You know, I save everybody. You know? I will take everybody on the boat with me.
On the arca, in the arca.
So no, I'm not gonna choose for that, because you know, I think I believe in peace and happiness, and that everybody can choose their own happiness. And yeah, so I'm not gonna save one person. I'm gonna save everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Ah, cool. And by the way, something very personal thing. What is your favorite drink?
That's a good question. It depends a little bit.
Do you drink, by the way?
Oh yeah, now I drink just 2 vodka. I'm not a big drinker, to be honest. But if I have to choose, I like a vodka. But alcohol-wise, but normally I really like. Sometimes I really like a normal cola, just in a can. Yeah. I really love it. And food-wise, I love hamburgers. So you can if you have a good hamburger place, say to me, because I go there and I'm gonna eat all the burgers.
Let's go tomorrow for some place for great burgers.
Yeah, let's get some great burgers. I'm up to. So for sure.
And by the way, what is something that you cannot miss in your fridge? That cannot be missed in your fridge?
Dutch cheese. Dutch cheese. I love Dutch cheese.
We have a match, because I really love the cheese as well.
Yeah, but you ever eat Dutch cheese?
Yeah.
Gouda?
Gouda, the other one, like is really orange. There is Maasdam, maybe.
Maasdam, and we have Beemster cheese also. But yeah, I love that one. I think also mini snacks. We in Holland we have a fry culture. You know, we like to fry stuff.
Frikandel, fried potatoes.
Fried potatoes. So I love that, to be honest. Yeah.
Cool.
The Dutch culture.
I love so much the frikandel. It's like a snack that you can eat every time. So
frikandel you can always eat. Doesn't matter what time.
Hey Bfront, I really appreciate that you talk with us. It's a very cool honor to me to interview, because to me it's not because you are here and I don't want to sound cheesy, but you are one of my favorite artists because of that, because your signature and the feeling you put in every track that makes us like have a lot of emotion, a lot of deepest emotion, sometimes kind of depressive feeling, but then with the music you go up, you know.
I think my music always solve in something good. You know what I'm saying? It's always go to the good side. You know, and I think it's a little bit how life goes. You know, sometimes you have ups, sometimes you have downs, but at one point it's always gonna be good again. But sometimes you have to trust it a little bit. Yeah. And I think it's important to stay true and close to yourself, and just do what makes you happy, and then life can be good. So
cool. Thank you so much, Bfront, for talking with us.
No problem.
And well, let's see you around, or when you are coming back again to Chile.
I hope soon for sure. Thank you.
Any message to the people from Chile right now?
Yeah, always follow these guys.
Thank you.
And I hope to see you soon. Thank you for thank you. There's a lot of noise on the background, but thank you, Chile. You're fantastic. I hope to see you soon. Next time, if I'm here, bring me the best burgers.
Yeah, you know, people, pásenle el dato, invítenlo en una próxima oportunidad y bueno, ahí podrán tener una buena conversación con este genio del hardstyle. Muchas gracias, Bfront.
Gracias.